Hello, this is Dr. Do again. This video is outside of medicine. Continue to read the Iliad by Homer. I'm going to continue to read. Both gods knotted the rope of strife and leveling wall, struggling both sides at once by stretching the mighty cable, never broken, never slipped, that snapped the knees of thousands. And there, grizzled gray as he was, he spurred his man, Idomeneus, ramping amidst the Trojans, striking panic. He finished Othranius, a man who'd lived in Cabasus, one who had just come at the rousing word of war and asked for Priam's loveliest daughter, Cassandra, with no bride price offered, but Othranius promised a mighty work of battle. He would rout the unwilling Argives out of Troy, and the old King Priam bent his head in assent, promised the man his daughter. So on he fought, trusting his life to oaths taken, promises struck, till Idomeneus took his life with a glinting spear, struck him coming on with his high, swaggering strides. His breastplate could not save him. The bronze he always wore, and the shaft pierced his balls. He fell down a crash as Idomeneus boasted, shouting over him, "Bravo, Othranius, bravo to you beyond all men alive, if you can really keep your promise to Priam now, who promised his daughter a true blood wedding day. Look, we'll make you a promise, we'll keep it too. We'll hand you Agamemnon's loveliest daughter. Let her hear from Argos, marry her off to you, if you'll just help us raise the walls of Troy. Just step this way so we can come to terms by the deep sea ships and strike our marriage pact. You'll find our prize for brides not quite to killing." The hero seized his feet, dragging him throughout and rout, but Asur leaped down to defend his comrade just ahead of his chariot horses, still held close by a driver, the team snorting, panting over his shoulders. Asur strained in fury to spear Idomeneus, but the Cretan took him first. A spearhead punched his gullet under the chin, and the bronze point went ripping through his ribs. And down the Trojan fell as an oak or white popular falls, or towering pine that shape rides up on mountain, hew down with the whetted axes for sturdy ship timber. So he stretched in front of his team and chariot, sprawled and rolling, clawing the bloody dust. His driver out of his mind, what mind he had, lost all nerve to wheel his horse round and give the slip to his enemy's deadly hands. And staunch Antilochus speared him through the midriff. His breastplate couldn't save him. The bronze he always wore and the lance impaled his gut. He gasped, convulsed, and out his well-made car the Trojan pitched. And as for his team, proud Nestor's son, Antilochus, drove them out of the Trojan into Argive lines. But raging in tears for Ashur came Deiphobus charging against Idomeneus, heaving a flashing spear, but Idomeneus saw it coming, dodged the bronze point by crouching under his sparkler four-round cover. He always carried it, layered with hide and ringed with gleaming bronze, fitting with double cross stays. Under it low he hunched, and the brazen spear flew past with a grating screech as the shaft grazed the shield. But Deiphobus' strong, swift hurl was not for nothing. No, he caught Hipposos, son of Captain, struck him under the midriff, split his liver, and the instant the man's knee went limp. Deiphobus shouted, vaulting in wild glory, "Arceus dies, but not without revenge. Down to the god of death he goes, I tell you. Down to the mighty gates, but thrilled at heart. Look at the escort I have sent him for the journey." The more he gloried, the more grief swept the Argives. Brave Antilochus most, his battle passion rising. Stunned with pain, but he would not fall. Hippocentor, he ran to straddle and hide him with his shield, as a brace of comrades shouldered up the fighter. Echius' son, Maciostes, helping good Alastor, bore him back to the hollow warships, groaning hard. But Idomeneus never slacked his fury, always struggling to plunge some Trojan soldier in deep, shrouding night, or for himself, beating disasters off his lines. And here was a royal kill, the son of Aicetes, the hero Alcathos, son-in-law to Archises, wed to his eldest daughter Hippodamia. Her father, noble mother, loved her dearly, the pride of their house, excelling all her age in beauty, works of the loom and good, clear sense. So the bravest man in the broad realm of Troy took her hand in marriage. True, the very man Poseidon crushed at the hands of Idomeneus here, spellbinding his shy eyes, crippling his fine legs. He couldn't escape, no retreat, no dodging in stroke, like a pillar or tree crowned with leaves, rearing, standing there, stock still as the hero Idomeneus stabbed him square in the chest and spit the bronze plate that cased his ribs. Gear that had always kept destruction of his flesh, but it cracked and ran out now, ripped by the spear. Down Alcathos crushed, and the point struck in his heart, and the heart, in its last throes, jerked and shook the lance, the butt end quivering into the air till suddenly rugged. Ares snuffled its fury out, dead still, and Idomeneus shouted, vaulting in wild glory, "Now, Deiphobus, now shall we call it quits at last? These 3 men killed for the one you bragged about so much. Come here, you idiot, stand up to me yourself so you can see what kind of man I am. Look, a son of Zeus came here to face you down. He first bore Minos, watch and ward of Crete. Then Minos bore an Iliostrace's son, Deucalion, yes, and Deucalion fathered me to command a race of men through the lands and breadth of Crete, and now our ships have borne me here to your shores to be your curse, a curse to your father, a curse to the men of Troy." So he taunted. Theophilus' mind was torn. Should he pull back and call a friend to his side, some hardy Trojan, or take the Argive on alone? As he thought it out, the first way seemed the best. He went for Aeneas, find him out on the flank and the fringe of battle, standing idle forever, angered at Priam, who always scrambled his honors, brave as Aeneas was among the Trojan fighters. I'm going to stop here today, continue next time. Thank you for watching.